Meantime, Australia is standing up for the rights of those who are being trampled by China in Hong Kong. As we speak, and as you know, there have been protests there that have now been very harshly put down. This is a water cannon which, among other things, was shooting at foreign reporters because, of course, if nobody sees what's going on in China, well then, of course, nobody will be annoyed about what is going on in China. Australia has openly said that we will make sure that people who are Hong Kong citizens in this country, if the situation deteriorates like it did in the late 1980s for Chinese citizens, as Bob Hawke said, those people would be allowed to stay in this country. Our Prime Minister is saying the same, and rightly so, about these people who deserve a chance at freedom for the next 30 years.
That there will be citizens of Hong Kong who may be looking to move elsewhere, to start a new life somewhere else, to take their skills, their businesses and things that they've been running under the previous set of rules and arrangements in Hong Kong and seek that opportunity elsewhere. Australia has always been a very welcoming country to such people from all around the world.
Now, in response, we got this today from the Chinese embassy. It reads like a cartoon. But this is a statement which came out from the displeased bureaucrats doing their bit for Beijing. And no, I'm not talking about members of the Labor Party. China strongly deplores and opposes the groundless accusations and measures announced by the Australian government with regard to Hong Kong, which is a serious violation of international law and basic norms governing international relations and a gross interference in China's internal affairs. Remember, you shoot the water at the reporters so nobody sees what's going on, because when you see what's going on, guess what? You give people safe harbour in places like this. The Australian side has been clanking that they oppose foreign interference, however, blatantly interfere in Chinese internal affairs by making irresponsible remarks on Hong Kong-related issues. Its hypocrisy and double standard is exposed in full. I repeat, this nonsense finishes. We urge the Australian side to immediately stop meddling in Hong Kong affairs and China's internal affairs under any pretext or in any way. Otherwise, it will lead to nothing but lifting a rock only to hit its own feet. Bronwyn Bishop, Matt Canavan, Gary Hardgraves. I have no idea what that means, the last line, but how do you feel about what the Prime Minister might potentially be saying about those from Hong Kong being able to get safer harbour in Australia?
I think it's essential, and I think we discussed that earlier, and we all of us agreed that it was something that had to be done. That these people want freedom, they've been prepared to fight for freedom, to demonstrate for their rights, and we know precisely what is happening, what the Communist Party is doing to them. Once they brought in that legislation that says that they can all be taken back into mainland China and prosecuted there in darkness, no one can see what's happening. They know what that means, know what it means for its families. We must take them. We want people who are fighting for freedom, people who understand a bit about free enterprise, people who will come and invest and try hard. Yes, we want them to come.